We begin with the town saying goodbye to longtime General Manager John Carroll. Carroll passed away on February 25th. He served the town for 39 years until his retirement in 2017. During Tuesday night's Selectmen meeting, the board paid tribute to Carroll and his many years of service.
Before we begin, I just want to acknowledge, for anyone who may not have heard, that we recently lost our former General Manager John Carroll, passed this past weekend. John served this community as the general manager for 39 years, from November 20th of 1978 until his retirement on December 15th of 2017. He served with 21 different selectmen. He was a mentor to most and a friend and a confidant to all. John was a truly warm and wonderful human being, genuine as any of us could be. Thomas Carlyle said, "Blessed is he who has found his work," and John found his work here in Norwood, and we are all blessed to be the beneficiaries of his efforts on our behalf.
The bandstand on the common. He knew, like years ago, we had a little broken down bandstand and then we didn't, and he knew that we needed a bandstand, so he took Walter Ryan, Mark Ryan's father, and a few people around to maybe 5 or 6 towns to see what style would be best for the town of Norwood. Then he had Jack Perry make the design for the bandstand. And then the crew, it was all done by volunteers. And it was done in the summertime, and it was hot. So my sister Ollie tells the story about how she brought some watermelon up to all the people working up there. And there was John Carroll on the top of the bandstand, hammering nails into the top of the bandstand. You know, he never quit. He just kept working and working and working and making everybody feel welcome and cared for. I don't know, you know, we're so lucky we have Mr. Mizuko now, and I'm so glad that he said that in his words in that message. Thank you.
Back in 1982, I was going through a career change, and I went back to school to pursue a master's in public administration, and I was taking some personnel-related courses, and one of them allowed me to work to get credit, and I wrote a letter to Mr. Carroll asking if he wanted some free help in his office for personnel-related matters. And within just a matter of a day or two, Inez called me, and for the next several months, I worked with Mr. Carroll as well as Bernie Cooper on a variety of personnel-related matters. And eventually, I did have a career in HR that spanned some 35 years, and I'll always remember that Bernie and John together really were the epitome of public servants who really knew how to effectively manage and communicate with the community, just great people to be mentored by.